onda, vatos? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to San Jose, California. Let's get on to the topic of today's ride. Riding to work. Now, I know not everybody has the ability to, ride to work, mainly because of just, schedules or, some of the other things. People's schedules, maybe it's, your workplace, maybe you don't have a locker room to kind of get yourself dressed up. Maybe you just have to be professional, have your shirt nicely ironed out and not have creases and stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't know, I've at my workplaces, I've always had a locker. I've always been able to, get there, get dressed, and then, get to work. Everybody has their own, different situation for everybody. So, but for me, I've been fortunate enough to be able to, ride my bike to work, and I believe another main reason why I do it is, at the end of the day, after working 10 hours a day, 6 days a week, I mean, you get tired of just, depending on your job. Maybe you are happy working. Some of us, we probably hate our jobs. But for me, at the end of the day, after a long shift, I just can't wait to get on the bike and get going, go on my route. Add an extra 10 to 15 minutes to my commute back home. It's relaxing. It's everything the doctor recommends. Just being happy at the end of the day. Not bringing in that negative energy home. Sometimes sometimes I'm at work and I'm dreading. Sometimes I just don't want to get on the bike, and for some reason, when I have that mood, as soon as I turn on my bike, it's just like I'm a little boy in a candy store. Honestly, as soon as I hit that start button on my bike and I hear that air-cooled V-twin turn back on, it just re-energizes me. Like, it wakes me up. And I'm being honest, a lot of the times, sometimes I just like, man, I brought the bike because I also drive a car, and I'm close to the end of my shift. I'm like, man, I just feel like, man, I wish I drove today. I don't want to get on the bike and then ride back home, but as soon as I hit that start button on my lowrider I'm just in a better mood, and I get on the bike and I turn on my tunes. I got the Plex audio, turn my tunes on, and just hearing that air-cooled V-twin. I'm just happy. I don't know. It's just something about riding a bike that just gets me in a better mood as soon as I get on it, and I think that's one of the main reasons why I take it. It's just I'm much happier. It's better for my mood. It's better for my health, and you know what? It's been proven. Honestly, you burn more calories on the bike, but you know what? I'm not going to get into that. But some of the cons that I've noticed while for riding my bike, and this just depends on your job. I know some of you guys are blue collar workers. You guys are doing a lot of physical work. It's probably different, but for me, I'm in front of a monitor, and from what I've noticed, if you see my other video, some neck issues. That's mainly my work area, my monitor not being leveled with my shoulders, and I've been improving, and I've been changing some things. That's why I've been using the Hero 8 again, just because I'm getting used to it, and I'm doing things that are helping me out in my health. So just moving that around, and this was something that I started realizing with a couple of neck issues. Is just that not being in a comfortable position and not having a proper posture or anything like that, and then adding the 3 pounds, and then adding the extra pound with the GoPro and the bracket, that's 4 pounds on my neck. I've been looking at a monitor for 8-9 hours, and I'm doing this, and I'm not properly I don't have good posture, and that's just kind of put me in a bad mood, especially at night, because the neck strain sucks. And then another thing that I kind of started realizing as well is, just being on the keyboard and And you know, being on the keyboard for 8-9 hours and then working the clutch, that's what I started realizing in my pinky, my middle, and my I guess my third finger, or my ring finger. I started noticing my joints, they're just a little sore, and that's probably because of the clutch, working it while I go to work, and when I get off of work, and then I'm in front of the computer and I'm typing, and then I get home and then I start editing videos, and I guess that all just kind of added to just having some kind of a strain on my left hand. But you know what, it's well worth it. I'm like I said, I get off of work and I'm in a much better mood getting on my bike and riding home. And I also tend to kind of, just like I think anybody else, what they do, they just go ahead and they add 10 minutes, 15 minutes onto their commute, and you always take the long way home. So there's a lot of benefits. It's therapeutic.
What?
It's soothing. Getting on the bike, hearing that air-cooled V-twin, and it's actually good for your health. And I like it. And I have the saddlebag, so a lot of the times it's chilly in the mornings. I wear my extra layers, and then by the afternoon when I get off, I just stuff all my gear in the saddlebags. My Yeti, my water bottle, my lunch bag, my extra sweater. Sometimes I put on the full. Sometimes I put on a full mask in the mornings when it's really chilly. It's just starting to get chilly over here in the Bay Area, but it's not too bad. I think I could ride in about maybe 50-degree weather. It's not ridiculous cold or anything like that. It's actually all right. So I know some of you guys ride out there in the much colder weather than the ones I'm dealing with. I know a lot of you guys out there ride in probably in 40-degree weather or even colder than that. So we don't have a lot to complain about out here in California for sure. But just stay out there, stay safe. If you guys have the opportunity to ride to work, you know what, I would recommend it, because I'm telling you, at the end of the day, you get on that bike after a 10-hour shift, or how long your shift is. You get on that bike, even though you're tired and you're exhausted and you're just frustrated with whatever's going on. You get on the bike, you turn on your bike, and all that kind of just washes away. Just being on a Harley. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is the same feeling with any other bike, but for me, it's getting on my Harley and just draining out all that negative energy and just having a blast on this beautiful bike. And I'm so happy that I have this kind of this exit, I don't know. You guys leave your comments down below. Let me know how you guys feel getting on your Harley, getting on your bike. Leave your comments down below, and just stay out there, stay safe, stay vigilant. Don't believe everything you read. Later.